Good morning. This is Curtis, and you're watching Good Morning Aurora. I'm proud to be here at the Resilience Education Center on Aurora's east side, 417 5th Street here in Aurora. This District 131 building is very new. It's beautiful, and it has a lot going on. And my guest today is the new Superintendent of District 131, Dr. Halverson. How are you, sir?
Good morning, sir. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Well.
So we would like to get to know who you are, talk to the people, and learn about your role and also District 131. Before we get started, I'm going to give you this microphone. I want you to tell me how you're feeling today.
Feel excited. It's another new day. We're getting some of that spring weather, even though we had snow yesterday. But it's definitely getting to that point of the year where everything's starting to blossom. I feel it's the same way in East Aurora right now. We're really starting to blossom together as a staff, as students, and as a community.
Absolutely. So, Dr. Halverson, first question for myself and the benefit of our listeners is, how does it feel to be the new superintendent of District 131?
I'm extremely excited to be the new superintendent of District 131. I grew up in the Aurora area. I actually attended Krug School as a youth. My first job was at Bardwell Elementary School as a PE teacher and then a fourth grade teacher. So the opportunity to come home and be the new superintendent of East Aurora is a dream come true. If I could pick anywhere in the United States and put a pin on the map where I wanted to be a superintendent, it would be in East Aurora School District 131.
Where were you born and raised?
Definitely. So I was actually born at Copley Hospital. So if you look where our admin center is at, I literally was born within probably 150 feet of there. So I was born at Copley Hospital in Aurora before it transitioned to the new location. And then I was raised on the east side initially. I grew up on Elliott Avenue, went to Krug School, and then I grew up in the Aurora area my entire life, lived on 4th Street. First house I bought was in East Aurora as well. So I've been in the Aurora area my entire life, with the exception of the years I went to college up at Judson College in Elgin. So born and raised in Aurora my entire life.
And Auroran through and through.
100%, yes.
Since assuming your new role, what are 3 key priorities for yourself and your administration, sir?
Great question. I feel we have a lot of priorities, but the 3, if I were to group them together, first one would be continued academic growth for our students, but not just typical growth. We need to exceed our growth scores so we get more and more students who are up to grade level. And the students who are already beyond grade level, we need to extend their learning opportunities. So when we're looking at metrics of measuring how our students are doing, we really want to make sure we're not only meeting their targeted growth, but exceeding it so we provide further opportunities for our kids. So that'd be number 1. Number 2 would be to take a look at our climate and culture and just continue to work on our climate and culture, continue to improve it, make sure we have open and honest communication amongst all stakeholders so we can really come together to meet the needs of our students. And then finally, number 3, and I know you'll get this one with living in Aurora your entire life, Aurora is the smallest big city there is. There are a lot of supports out there when you look at community partnerships, so it's really going to be to continue to partner with our local municipalities, local agencies, local non-for-profits to work together to support our holistic child in our school system.
Absolutely. You were at one time principal of Goodwin Elementary School. Tell us about the achievements and accomplishments Goodwin received during your tenure.
Definitely. So Goodwin will always hold a dear place to my heart. First opportunity to be a principal. When I got to Goodwin, the first year I was there, we were recognized as a PBIS Platinum School, which is the highest recognition you could have at that point in the state of Illinois. And that wasn't due to my hard work. That was due to a lot of what was set up before me with our staff, etc. But the biggest recognition we had is we were an exemplary school 3 years in a row as recognized by the State Board of Education. And once again, that was a collaborative effort with my building administration, senior leadership team at the building there, kind of our cabinet level team at the building there. But we really worked on improving our culture and climate first through establishing a mission, vision, and collective commitments. Okay. And when we did that, we took a full year to do it because it was something we wanted to make sure we did very well. So we kind of built that out for an entire year, and then we started to focus on some of the academic achievements and social emotional support for our students. But that's how we got there, and it was truly a collaborative effort. I still have the opportunity to stay in contact with a lot of the staff members today from Goodwin, and that's always been my thing, is when I do have the opportunity to move on somewhere, those relationships that I built are truly genuine, and I continually stay in contact with those individuals. So I'm happy to report that Goodwin's still thriving and doing very well under new leadership there. That's awesome. We're always looking for parental and guardian involvement from the city. I know a lot of times in society it's kind of hands off with education, but we need it to be a true partnership. So I would say members of the city, parents, guardians, find ways to get involved for us. We have a wonderful BPAC organization. We have an African American Parent Association, EA Dads Association. So find a way to get involved there. Find a way to come check out our beautiful Resilience Center that we're sitting in now. We truly want to continue to evolve this to make it a community center So when those opportunities are there, please come get involved. Please come ask questions. Please come support our initiatives. After being the principal of Goodwin for 6 years, I had the opportunity to move to central office in West Aurora, and the first central office job I had was the assistant director of grants and accountability. It really gave me an opportunity to look at the district from that 30,000-foot viewpoint, because as a building administrator, you're typically about the 10,000-foot viewpoint. You're looking at what's going on in your facility. Once you get to central office, it shifts a little bit, and you really have to consider everything from that 30,000-foot viewpoint. So it provided me that opportunity, but it also provided me the opportunity to really understand the financial side of educational systems a lot more. I had the opportunity to manage, it was during the COVID times, so the ESSER grants had come into play there, and I had the opportunity to manage over $50 million in budgets in the COVID money specifically for those 3 years, along with the Title I grants. So it helped me to really see the bigger picture and see how we can be fiscally responsible and impact our educational institutions. You can't change culture overnight. You can't improve culture overnight. So it's really taking strategic steps and making sure that we're looking at a cyclical process to improve culture and looking at how we support each individual within our structure. That includes student and staff. I truly believe in servant leadership, and we're working together as a leadership team to kind of study that together, because I really want that to be the basis of how we support our students and staff by being an active listener, by being empathetic, by being visionary, by just understanding how each individual works and what their needs are and supporting them as an individual. So I think the biggest challenge is climate can be changed pretty immediately, because it can sway on a day-to-day basis based on how people are feeling, interactions, etc., how much social capital and deposits you've made. Culture takes time to build. So making sure that we understand that, and we understand as we're looking to improve our culture and climate, that it's not going to happen overnight, that it's going to be something that we have to commit to, and we have to make sure that we enact that as leaders by not only our words, but also by our actions. So I think that'd be the biggest challenge, but it's something I'm very excited to take on and excited to continue to improve for the students and staff in East Aurora.
So, sir, our show ends on a positive note, and I want to say thank you again
so
for
much.
this
Really
opportunity to speak with you. What is your message today for the families of Aurora?
The message will be we have a rich history in East Aurora. We've got a lot of great things going on, but as we move forward together, let's work together to make sure this is the best experience for all of our Tomcats, whether that's at a young age, older age. Let's find ways to get our kids bought into our system of education, whether that's through academics, artistic opportunities, athletic opportunities. But I really just want to challenge everyone to come together, work together, and make sure that we're all able to, at the end of the day, shout, EA, all together as one. Thank you.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching Good Morning Aurora. And I want to say thank you very much to the East Aurora School District for allowing us to record here inside the beautiful Resilience Education Center, the REC Center, 417 5th Street. Take care of yourself and each other.